pick up me. What's going on, everybody? Captain Dave here has got country songs stuck in my head. I haven't listened to country since I grew up in the country. Northwest Arkansas I grew up until 1994. Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I know all the country songs that he likes, word for word. Anyway, for the replay gang, Eric here with driverlineup.com, world's okay steering wheel holder, hanging out with co-driver Captain Dave, setting at our 90, as I just explained in the last video. I can't explain that in every single video, but I get comments in every video that I mention a 90 or 02 saying, what is this? It's a prime thing. It's how we label our stops. But I did explain it quite a bit in the last video. Jared, what's up? We're getting unloaded and hopefully it goes fast, so I didn't bother dropping the landing gear, so it's gonna be rough. Hey Stacy, how's it going? So I wanted to, instead of making a second video today, announce to those who didn't see the safety meeting this morning, which I didn't see it. Prime Trucker Rob, what's up, man? Long time no see. We didn't watch the safety meeting this morning. Man, my phone's hot. It's hot in Florida, you guys. The sun's already heating my phone up, so I can barely see comments. Maybe.
I'll log it in. I'm just waiting. Okay.
If you got a question, ask Captain Dave. I can barely see the comments. 90, the end of your trip. Yes, and 90 is the last stop. So this trip we're on, we had a 01, 02, 03, and now we're at the 90. So anyway, let me get to this news really quick because it's big news, and then we'll open up and talk about anything you guys want. But Peterbilts are back on the Success Leasing order form, and as of today, I believe you can now order Peterbilts again with Prime. So that'd be both standard leases and lease purchases. You can order a Peterbilt. I don't know if they're going to be 23s. I know that I had to cancel my Freightliner order, and I actually just reconfirmed my Freightliner order today because they called me at the end of November and said that if I wanted to wait until after November 5th, that it would be a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia. So I know with Freightliner, as long as you order the truck after, December 5th, after December 5th, it'll be a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia. I don't know with the Peterbilts. I'm going to assume it's similar because I ordered my Peterbilt at the end of December, and it was at the end of December last year, and it was a 2022 Peterbilt.
Yeah, JDQ just spec'd out his Pete that he's ordering in July.
Spec'd out the Pete, huh? So you're already getting it all set up. I think you super chatted. So JDQ, it's a big surprise. I'm shocked that you're throwing down the super chat. We were actually just talking about your epic level super chats, weren't we? Today, was that today?
Yes, yeah. My friend JDQ I have a new channel. Soon I'll be ready for super chat as well.
Yeah. Captain Dave's going to become your best friend, Jacob. But thank you for the super chat.
And that's
awesome.
Cool about the Pete. You know, we were talking this morning about how Success Leasing is probably blowing up with orders today.
Probably. I think I know probably 10 drivers that have just been sitting around waiting for Peterbilt to come back up. So name change on mine from Craig H to Big White Dog. That sounds both scary and not scary at the same time. It's an interesting combination there. But Craig H, yes, I recognize your old name. Now I'll recognize your new one, Jacob, and I'll be there throwing down 20s like I am here. So yeah, I would talk to leasing if you want to wait for a 23, and if you order it, make sure you ask them if you want a 23. I can't see that comment.
Yeah, Eric Timothy Fisher is asking, says he's starting trucking school in Vegas in January 24th.
Awesome. So what else do I want to say on that? So anyway, yeah, that's I think that's really big news, guys. In fact, Jenna and I were texting back and forth. Jenna texted me immediately and said, "Are you going to order a Peterbilt instead of the Freightliner?" And I almost wanted to. I really almost wanted to. But the reason I don't is because company drivers drive those trucks, and I have to pay them for downtime when the truck breaks down. And Freightliners can go get work done at a lot different places. Now, I will say that the new Peterbilts, one of the old advantages of also having company drivers drive Freightliners was the fuel mileage. My Peterbilt's getting better fuel mileage than my 2022 Freightliner Cascadia that country trucker Brad drives. So Freightliner no longer really has the edge on fuel mileage. That's no longer a part of that decision-making process. Now it's just, both trucks have their breakdown issues, but Freightliners are just easier and quicker to get fixed.
Yes, Harold, JDQ drives for Prime. He's on our fleet.
Yeah, Jacob is a member of the Sabertooth Squadron. That's what about 10 of us call ourselves. We're the Sabertooth Squadron that are on my on the board that I'm on, Justin Mills. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update of our current trip, we are kind of jammed up right now because somehow the chute in this trailer is off the roof, off the ceiling of the trailer, all the way to the reefer. I mean, it's just like a curtain just draped over the front of the trailer right now. The whole damn thing is down. And before any of you say, well, why didn't you check that in your inspection? We picked this trailer up loaded and sealed at a meat plant. And I didn't see it yesterday. I would have noticed it. Like, is it not noticeable?
Absolutely.
I
saw it as soon as we opened the door.
Yeah, when I went and closed the doors yesterday, we both opened the doors yesterday.
Yeah.
It would have been so obvious. So either someone just kind of half-ass fixed it before it got to the meat plant, and then that's my best guess, is that it fell down between drives. Cracking on my beard.
$10, so it's okay.
Hey, this is you guys. This is getting somewhere. It's starting to get somewhere.
But hold on just a second.
Now mine matches his color over here on the side. I would imagine I probably got maybe a year or two of color left.
Hey Rich, how you doing? Good to see you, man.
I'm just trying to puff it out here.
Yeah. Did you see that, what Evan said?
No, what
He said your beard you're trying to grow is looking a little sad. You need some Bosley or something.
Some Bosley, yeah. I actually have the Beard Club is sending me like $100 and something, all kinds of stuff that they're sending me. They want me to review on the channel, which I'll do. It better be good, because I'm going to be honest.
Hey,
I told
Harold,
them that.
Yeah, listen, I'm glad you asked about the general knowledge test. I was talking with my wife about that because she's just getting ready to start the process of taking her tests in Florida. And I'll tell you that for me, the general knowledge test was the most challenging. I thought I was ready, and I was, and I passed it. But I just barely passed that test. The rest of them were easier. And usually the general knowledge test is 20 questions, and the rest of the tests are 10 each. So I would focus first on general knowledge and just plan to take that test first, and then go back on a second occasion and take the rest of them all at the same time. Just a suggestion. But it challenged me a little bit.
Yeah, his wife, Brooke, is she's studying, cramming for hers right now. Isn't she? She's studying for hers right now. she came to say hi, stopped by to say hello to us in Lake City.
It was nice. It was nice to see her.
So, yeah. There's a couple good apps too. If you really like, Dave has a certain way of learning. If you want to just learn the questions and answers, and there's no good or bad way, like nobody out there say, well, you really need to go study. Bullshit. The point is to get your damn CDL and then go learn everything you need. If you're one that just likes to, you want to see repetitive the questions and answers, use something like CDL Genie or CDL Prep or something like that. If you need a more involved,
Need to know why.
if you need to know why those answers are those answers, you need a more involved research. Go take the High Road CDL Prep course online. It's free. It's like the one that Jenna and I are building for driverlineup.com, but it's very involved.
I think my wife, Brooke, and I think Eric, you said Jenna was the same way. Eric and I were just like, give me the answers to the test, I'll memorize the answers. That's good enough for me. The other stuff I'll learn out on the road. That system would just drive my wife nuts. If you're going to tell her the answer, that's fine, but tell me why too, or she won't retain it. She needs to have the background information on it. And again, there's no right or wrong. Everybody's different in how they learn. But so she asked for the book. She got the Florida DOT CDL book, and she's using that, and she's going to use this High Road that Eric and Jenna just told us about. So whatever works for you. The fastest way is just to memorize the answers.
Yeah. And both of us remember that there was a question or two that was a surprise that wasn't in those apps. So you really need to ace those apps, just in case there's a question you're not prepared for, so you have a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
My phone's hot. I can't see. 20 plus.
Rich says, what if he was born with the info? Well, that's great, man. Good for you. Stacy says she used CDL Prep and passed all her tests the first time, including endorsements. Yeah, that's great. I did too, Stacy, but I probably missed just about all I could on the general knowledge. I thought the other tests were easy, but the general knowledge, I thought there were a few that I hadn't seen before in CDL Prep. So just be ready, be as prepared as you can.
Yep. So tonight, once we get this, figure out where we're going next. Figure out if I want to get a Shaw flooring load to Dallas. I like that run. Keeps us in warm weather. And we're going to be running. I'm having the nothing west of Denver restriction taken off my truck on January 2nd. So we're going to get the coast-to-coast experience. You guys haven't seen that on this channel for a year and a half. So because of that, I'm really hoping we can just work back and forth in the south until we go back to Springfield next week. If not, it's no big deal. But hopefully that's because right now it's hot right now. I'm actually kind of sweating a little bit sitting here in the sun.
We'll go to California.
This is 80. Yeah, we're in Florida, 82 degrees. Send a link later on this URL, you said. Hey, Rich, are you smoking some meat next week? Because I'm gonna be really excited about that. River Rich is we're gonna, Jen and I are having Christmas with River Rich and Heathens and his wife. I'm ready for the West Coast. You're ready for the West Coast bitching. Yep, I haven't done that in a long time. There'll be some.
That's awesome, Stacy. She has about 4,000 miles left until she upgrades. That's exciting.
Very nice. Here in Tar Heel, North Carolina, waiting for a load to pick up. Waiting for a load in Tar Heel. Where have I heard that before? If you guys want me to, hell yeah, dude. I'll buy the meat, man. Does Heathens have a smoker? Yeah, man. How many miles, Captain Dave? He'll probably by tomorrow. He'll be a third way through. Should be about 10,000 by tomorrow, hopefully. I'll need a Trisket and a smoker. Yeah, does he have a smoker? I don't know if he has a smoker. But hell yeah, man. Brisket and smoker.
Dang, I might stick around for a couple days.
We need to get, yeah, I'm all about that. Do you do beef brisket? Treat your fuel before get up here in Northern State. Yeah, I always treat my fuel. Well, I haven't yet this year because I haven't needed to. But I'm paranoid about that. Super paranoid about it. I don't care if the truck stop says their fuel is treated. I'm still treating the fuel. We will get it done. That's awesome, man. Yeah, just let me know. I'll be home next Wednesday, so let me know what I need to get. That's super excited. I'm gonna be making. I told Heathen's wife I was gonna make chocolate martinis.
Buy a bottle of tequila for Christmas.
Yeah, I've been telling Captain Dave about George Clooney's Casamigos tequila. This stuff is a bomb. Oh, Rich, you're getting there this Sunday? Wow. I can't. Is that Kenworth Rider? Hello, Eric, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to all of you. That's all. I don't want to. I can't overstate that. Yes, I'm multitasking here. I'm multitasking, you guys. So what else? Let's see, a loan to be able to afford the brisket. Prices are nuts. Yes, they are. We were just listening to some news yesterday. It said beef was up, what, 30%?
So I don't know.
I think
Some things were up 60.
I think it was beef and chicken were up 30% or something crazy. It might have been higher than that, but yeah, some furniture and stuff were up like 50-60%.
Why are you nervous about that, Jacob? I'm not nervous at all. I'm ready to lease. What's your concern?
Yeah, you're gonna be paying the same amount of money, except for your deposit, and instead of a lease completion bonus, you have a truck.
It'll be worth something at the end of your lease.
And it's still walk away too.
Yeah.
The lease purchase is not like you're not locked into having to buy a $160,000 vehicle. It's still a walk away. 37% on beef and chicken. Yeah, that's crazy, man. In 1 year. I'll give you a call. I saw you texted, Rich. I haven't had a chance to get back to you, but I'll give you a call between now and Sunday, and we'll figure something out.
Ice Cold asks, if you had your CDL for 20 years but hasn't driven in 16, would you recommend going to Prime school? Well, that depends on if you want to drive for Prime. If you do, then yeah, and you're still going to have to probably go out and spend some time on the road. I know 20 years is a lot of experience, but they want to make sure that you know what you're doing. You'll have to spend some time on the road with a trainer. I don't know how much. Do you know, Eric?
I'm not sure. If you don't have experience over the last 2 years, I think it might be like 30,000 miles. Like you got to do an assessment test and go straight to TNT. I think.
Where's D?
Let's go, Brandon. Yep, the LGB is pretty damn accurate. I try to stay away from politics. You guys know that, but man. Anyway, let's go, Brandon. We'll just stay with that. Some of you guys are going a little further. I'll let you all do that. Do you anticipate a rate increase for CPM for company drivers? I don't know. I don't anticipate it, and here's why. Prime goes into negotiation for rates, I think, in the first or second quarter of next year. So that's when you would see that kind of conversation start. Until they know what they can negotiate for the next year, I don't think they're gonna increase the rates for company drivers, because what if freight goes down? I don't see any sign that it's gonna go down. But what if it does? And they're locked into paying more for company even though the rates go down. By the way, I just saw the message today. If you're an upgraded seat, they're throwing us $150 for no reason. Did you guys see that? Company drivers, I think it's like $80. Just a little Christmas thank you to get a. So Rich, I'll use my $150 to
there you go.
buy a pound of meat. Do you still wear a face mask everywhere you go? I don't think either of us have put a face mask on for. I haven't seen you in a face mask.
Yeah, here's. I'll just give you my position on it.
Here we go.
I do not, and I don't plan on it. I have masks with me. If I get somewhere where they insist or they make an issue out of it, I'm prepared to put it on because it's my job. But I have not put one on since I've been at Prime, and I don't think that you're going to run into a lot of places where you have to. Now, many places have the sign up that will say mask required, but you walk in the door and nobody says a word when you don't have one on. So
yeah, I think I've put a mask on maybe once in the last month or two, and for the same reason. If a customer wants me to put a mask on while I'm inside, I'm going to do that. But my mask that I've been putting on my face for a year is not something I would see as prohibiting anyway. It's a whole other
topic for offline. Right?
No face diapers. Yeah, they gave me a Christmas bonus. Nice.
Hey, Kenworth Rider, Merry Christmas to you, and you are welcome. I tell people all the time I missed being in the military. I loved it, and with events in the world the last few years, I'd go back again, but in no uncertain terms, they told me that it's a young man's game. So I support my sons now who are serving for us, and we can support them and be proud of them. So thank you.
Yeah, Captain Dave he's on the hunt to pull a support our troops trailer, which I love pulling those, man. I know it's a corporate thing, and Prime does the charity for like Rob Lowe pays for those loads of Rees across America, but it still feels good to pull those trailers. It's a statement to make, and I think a lot of us are proud to make it. Miss my military days. Process of ordering a truck. Well, you can check that out if you go to new truck order on Success Leasing's website. You can go all the way through the order form and just not confirm it. So at the very end, there's like 4 pages you go through, and just don't confirm it. Just leave before the order is actually placed. And even if you did accidentally confirm it, they're going to call you and talk to you before they actually place the truck order. So that way you can see each stage of the truck order. You can see, Dave did it today, you can see all the options you can order, what the costs are for those options, colors, all that stuff.
And just to clarify, because it wasn't real clear, if you want to do that on the first page, you'll just have to make up information, truck number, your name, email address, just put anything in those boxes, and then it allows you to progress to see all the different options for ordering. So yeah, it was nice to be able, for me, I just wanted to see the colors to see if they were going to change with the new models. So yeah, I'd encourage you to do that.
How are you liking a new truck with a new digital dash? I love it. I love it. The only thing I don't like is that damn knob. If you bump that knob, you lose a whole bunch of your gauges and you got to go back up. But I love it. Love it. My truck is running really well right now. I got to get a new inverter. Mine, the one they gave me, is faulty, I think. But the truck's running great. And I saw David H. mention that the Freightliner Jake brake is superior to the Peterbilt Jake brake. I don't know what crack he's smoking, but I've driven I had a Cascadia, and the Jake brake in the Peterbilt is by far superior to the Freightliner. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But yeah, I love this truck.
Stone Cold's asking about Kenworths. I don't think either one of us can really talk about Kenworths because we haven't had one. He's asking which one's better.
Yeah, I haven't even been inside one. I want to get inside one, and I want to order one if it becomes an option. But I have zero experience with one. Same with International. I can't really comment on it with any credibility because I've literally never been inside one. Kind of disappointed they pulled some of the upgrades they had for the Pete before they cut in the stop order. Before they put in the stop order. Did not know that. So we had 27 minutes. All right. Go ahead and shut this one down. We're unloaded, I believe. We're back to green, so hopefully he's already got the comm check cut. This is our last stop.
We're still waiting on authorization for that.
So we're just waiting on them to call us and tell us the count's done, and then we're out of here.
So who knows where?
Yeah, all we know right now is Petro. We don't know where beyond that. So anyway, guys, really appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you guys have a good and safe weekend. If you're going home, be safe on that trip home and enjoy your families. If you're not, as I said, I'll say it all week, thank you for doing what you guys do. If you're running through the holidays, I've been there. This is the first holidays for 3 years that I'll be home. So thank you for doing that. We all know it's a necessity, and it sucks and it's hard.
And we'll be passing through Springfield 22nd and 23rd. So if anybody's there, let me know. Love to meet you. Maybe have a meal before I jump in the car and head on down to Florida for Christmas. So.
All right, guys, be safe, make good decisions, and as always, drive to thrive. Check in with you guys soon.
Later.